Smash your hoe, but it's nicely. Yeah, smash your hoe, but politely. I think that she like me. Why? Cause my diamonds be too high. Yeah, hey. I wake up, then I bake up, get my cake up. I wake up, I wake up.
Go with the Lazars. I don't even know what that is.
No, thank you.
Oh my, I heard Lands art is very good. Me used to have a Lands art in my car. Almost blew up, that's all you know it's good. Oh, it's a nice little filter.
Yeah, and a coil too.
Damn. It's already better than the other ones that I have.
I'll take one. That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Okay, so this one is still together with the crappy speakers in it. This one's already gutted because we're gonna have to do some painting, sanding, wiring, because they're getting ready for a preamp in the back of them. There's the woofers that are going in them. They're pretty stiff, 8-inch subs. Just picked up the tweeters, you guys saw. Those are gonna go in there. We might port it, because on the back of these speakers, there was a terminal. So now there's a hole. So we might use it to our advantage and port them one time. Or if it sounds really bad, then we won't port them and we're just gonna cap it with these. Either way, we're gonna fill up the hole with a port and put a cap on the end. So that way it looks like there's a port, but if it sounds horrible, there'll be a port on the inside blocking it, so there'll be no port. This is the color we chose for the outside. So this outside here is gonna go in this color, like a bright glossy. And we bought clear coat too. I bought wire. Bought 16 gauge, 100% copper wire from an audio store. That was a little expensive, considering I don't need it, but I want the best. So this is what it, like I said before, this is what it looks like not taken apart. So I'll show you step by step. It unscrews with the 4 screws there, because these were already monitor speakers. And then this tweeters, I already unscrewed everything, so everything's super easy. These are the crappy pile tweeters that were in it before. Once again, this isn't what came with it. These actually came with nicer speakers. I put these in because the other ones blew. I didn't blow them. I got these cabinets used with blown speakers. That's really the woofer. That's it. This is a JVC 8 ohm. I believe it's like 100 watt sub, 8-inch sub. And then literally we're popping out the grills because we wanted to make it look more modern. So the grills literally just pop out like this. That's it. And then when we're done, both grills when we're done, they're gonna look like, so the speaker finish copies should look something like that, but obviously with the speakers in it and a much more proper finish job. And we're also gonna add blue LEDs, because here it had a regular red light right there. That was for when it was on playing, and it was when it was distortion for clipping. That was, we're not going to use that anymore because it's not going to clip, and if it does, I'll know. So now instead we're going to just give it a power light. I'm going to tap into the positive and negative on the amp, and that is a blue LED. That's going to go right there. So that way when it's on, you'll have a nice bright blue light, make it look more modern, rather than having it look old, because these speakers are very old. There was installation in these boxes, so I'll take those out. Single individual pieces. Oh, there's support in here for the magnets. Show that. There's support in there for the magnets. I'm guessing the magnets are a little too heavy. Is there support in yours too? Or is it just mine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing the magnets were a little too heavy.
And then there's a washer on the top of it. Like that. All that.
Throw it away. Don't need it.
Want me to just rip off this thing now? The stud?
These are nice boards. Old boards, man. The copper wrapped around there. Nice. I don't know if they can see the fair head on there. On the cap. Some nice caps. Big caps too. I don't know if I can make it out. Let me see if I can read it. It says, I think it's 22 at 40 volts. I think. I don't know. I barely can make it out. It's 316. 316s.
Want me to put this in the garage or something?
Yeah, go ahead. Alright.
It's right there.
Turn the light. Follow my thumb.
Oh, sorry.
Turn it up a little. Right. Oh no, these were originally speaker cabinets. I just redid them because they didn't have a lip like this.
I was gonna say that's nice if you made that.
No, they didn't have a lip like this. I made it to have the lip like this. The faceplate, yeah, I've been recording. Hold on. The faceplate sits on top of them. So yeah, that's where I gotta see. I'm starting to do this side, so you feel, but it's taking away a lot more than just the. You know what I mean? 2000, I think is too much. I'm gonna need a higher grit. Cause I was gonna use that to sand the clear coat too, get rid of that like the waviness. But if 2000 is doing this to the paint, it's gonna freaking eat the clear coat. Okay, so I did not record all of it spraying, obviously, because my camera was getting covered in paint. So this is what more or less the finished copy of them painted looks like. So this isn't the face, obviously, this is just the back. Still got the faces are in the room, which you get to see them put together. But they've been clear coated. I used 2 cans of clear, 1 can for each, full can for each box of clear coat. And the paint, it actually took a lot more paint than I would have thought. I used apple gloss red. Hang on, the light's too bright. So I used apple gloss red. I used 4 of these. 2 for this box, 2 for this box. It was a lot of paint. So, but yeah, it was worth it because this is what the finished copy looks like. I wet sanded it like many times. I used 600 to break down the rough finish. Then I used 2000 to bring it smooth. Then I used 3000 to finish, and it's like really gloss. I don't know if you can see it. It's like smooth. So what I'm doing now is I went over to Canadian Tire and I picked up a headlight polishing kit because it came with the ball and the drill pad thing that you can attach all these different pads to if you want to sand, buff, whatever you want to do. I wish I bought it before I was sanding because I would have used it, but it was too late. So I pretty much just bought it for this, and then I went ahead and bought myself the Mother's wax, synthetic wax, because technically I put enough coats of clear coat on this that I can wax it like a car. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I live.
BMC did it.
whoa. Yeah, ayy. Smash your hoe, but it's nicely. Yeah, smash your hoe, but politely. I think that she like me.